Hello guys, welcome to I guess my first like how-to Minecraft build video. I don't really know what to call it. I do want to just give a little bit of a warning. If this video seems a little bit out of context, that's because it is. Everything you're about to watch, besides this intro and the outro of this video, was actually recorded for Meadowglade episode 11, and I had to cut it out to make, well, you know, to make the video a decent length, and not make it too long, basically. So I cut it out and I put it here, and I figured that that would be a decent idea, and so today we're gonna go over how I make paths, like the one I'm standing on. Let me just doop, ka-doop. So I don't want to spoil too much from the stuff that I did in that video. So we're gonna go over how I made some of these paths today. I'm actually, as I spoil things that happens in the video, I've really got to keep my head down, literally. Okay, let's get my fancy self out of the way. So this is pretty simple because it's basically just a straight line. This is my deep slate path that I showcase in that video. Okay. So first off, it's a straight line. It's besides this curve here, it's going to be really easy. So basically what I figured is this is made of 3 blocks. A mossy cobbled deep slate that I made myself. I modded regular cobbled deep slate, and then just straight up deep slate. This is the side texture of the deep slate, which you can get by placing it against the side of a block rather than placing it straight down. So I wanted to put the majority of the regular deep slate in the center of the path, because to me it kind of looks like worn down cobbled deep slate. Like if you've ever. So each block follows its own set of rules, essentially. And then, you know, here it was just kind of like a bit of a gradient, little bit of a gradient going from the mossy to the cobbled moss. This is actually deep slate cobbled moss is what I called this. I might adjust the texture. I don't really like how it looks. Kind of just looks like a stone piece of beef in the middle of some moss. So, and then it goes to moss, and that's an azalea bush, and then, you know, kind of fades into this muddy moss block, and then mossy mud brick, and packed mud. And then from here, each block has its own rules. So, except for here, this specific, like, terrace, actually, 1, 2, do, so this is actually, this follows this pattern here. That was just a random block, but I guess I must have followed something because this actually goes 1, 2, do this way. So you'll notice that the packed mud is actually in a pattern, and it goes 1, 2 to the side, 1, 2 to the side, 1, 2 to the side, and then, you know, 1, 2 to the side, and it just kind of follows that pattern. As long as the path doesn't turn too drastically, like this is pretty straight, even though it's curvy a little bit. It's relatively straight, so this all kind of just follows the same pattern. And even this still follows that same pattern until you get here where it turns. And it's raining. Okay. Well, cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of, the next clip you're about to see is gonna be pretty out of context, but I'll just show you, trying again not to spoil too much from that video, but I'll show you the path that I worked on. It's pretty much here. So today we're gonna be doing this path, and I'm going to show you how I did it and the rules of each block. And yeah, roll clip, I guess. Now here's the rules for this path. And yes, again, not good at random stuff. Have to set rules for myself to make it look random, but not be random. Alright. Blocks cannot be directly next to each other. Like, you can't have two granites like that right next to each other. But they can be diagonal to each other. So, then the other thing is, this, we're going to continue the pattern from there, and since we are facing this way, the pattern is going to go this way. So it goes 1, 2, dupe, like that. And 1, 2, and dupe over here. The packed mud, because it follows a pattern instead of like placement rules, is going to be our priority. So 1, 2, dupe. 1, 2, dupe. Nope, dupe. Okay, here we go. 1 here. Everything else is going to be based on the packed mud. Where did that go? Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, dupe. 1, 2, dupe. 1, 2, and dupe. Alright, and now the path kind of curves this way. So we're going to start looking up from here. So 1, 2, dupe. 1, 2, dupe, and then it kind of turns this way again. So maybe from this block we're actually gonna 1, 2, dupe right here. There we go. And then following that pattern we're gonna go here as well. There would be one there. There would be one here. There would be one here. Alright. Now for here, just because I have these packed mud bricks left over, and I'm not going to use them for filler. 2, 3, goes right here. Doop. Okay, perfect. And then it would go there or there, but that's fine. Okay. Let's see, let's see. Anywhere else? No, because that would go there, but that's already a thing. Alright, so that should be it for the packed mud. It's kind of upsetting that I have literally one left over. Actually, I'm going to place it down. I'm going to place it, let's see, 1, 2, dupe. And then 1, 2, dupe, right here. There we go. Just so I don't have one extra block in my inventory, because that annoys me. That annoys me so much. Okay. And then, we're going to follow the rules for this one and this one. So both of these are going to be more towards the outside edges. So we've got some rules for those where you can't have them directly next to each other, so this block couldn't be a rooted dirt or a coarse dirt because it would be right next to these. Sit, dandy, here. Okay. They can be diagonal from each other, but I don't want them too close adjacent to each other. So like this could be a rooted dirt because it's diagonal from here, but it could not be coarse dirt because it's in the same line here. And now the rule with that is that it has to be at least 3 blocks apart from each other. So like this could be rooted dirt, and then 1, 2, 3, and that could be rooted dirt if it was part of our path, just for example. And this is basically how I did this whole path and the deep slate one, essentially. So this can be rooted dirt, and then this, it could be rooted dirt, or I think we're gonna make it coarse dirt because we don't have a lot of that yet. But now this can't be coarse dirt, but that can. So we're going to put coarse dirt here and rooted dirt here. Okay, and now that can't be coarse dirt, but it can be rooted dirt, so we're going to put that there. Okay, I'm going to follow the path. 1, 2, 3, so that can't actually be coarse dirt, and this can't be rooted dirt, so we're going to put the coarse dirt here and the rooted dirt there. Doop and doop. Okay. And then this could be rooted dirt, or we could make it coarse dirt. And again, because we don't have that much coarse dirt, I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to prioritize, especially just because I have it, I have more of it block-wise. So we're going to put the rooted dirt there, and then the coarse dirt here. And then, let's see, I guess this could be either of them, really. This one is closest to the rooted dirt, so we're going to prioritize putting coarse dirt there, and then put rooted dirt here. Good, 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 good. Okay. And I've got extra blocks for the rest of the path. Now, here comes the slightly complicated part. Filling in the rest. We're actually... I could put... I'm gonna put coarse dirt right here. And then right here. I think that should be 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's perfect. Okay. And then put some rooted dirt here. Yeah, and that's fine. Okay. So then, let's first off follow our granite rules. So the granite rules is just if there is a block between a rooted dirt or a coarse dirt and a packed mud, the block should be granite. So right here and there, I'm gonna put granite. Now here's where it gets a bit complicated, is that these two would both be granite. So we're gonna have to figure out what other block can we put in one of these spaces instead. Let's see. This is an undetermined block. And both of those would be granite. We can't put coarse dirt there because it's adjacent to coarse dirt. We could put rooted dirt there, and I do have one more. So I think that's what we're gonna do. And then here is gonna go the granite. Okay. So this is basically how I've been doing all my paths. Just following a set of rules, but like different rules for each block, and then just kind of seeing where it takes us. So this can be granite. This can be granite. Ah, yes. Here's another complicated bit, is that this can't be coarse dirt or rooted dirt or packed mud or granite, which sucks because those are my only 4 blocks. So we're gonna have to figure out, we could put coarse dirt here and put the granite here. And I know at this point it's getting very dark and hard to see, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so these are diagonal, and then these are diagonal, and that's perfect. And then this also can't be granite, and it should be rooted dirt. Problem, we don't have any more rooted dirt. So, we're gonna leave that blank for now. I do have bone meal, so I'm gonna bone meal one of these trees and then dig the dirt out of it. Oh, you're kidding me. So this was right here. Okay. This part here is going to be a bit annoying to figure out. I'm thinking coarse dirt probably here. Because the diagonal. But then gonna have to figure out what to put here, because it can't be coarse dirt if we put coarse dirt here. Yeah, this is the issue with this, is that it gets really difficult sometimes to pull off. Okay. Let's see. So this could be rooted dirt again, because we don't want it to be the coarse dirt because of this over here, so this is gonna have to be rooted dirt. But these... Yo, what is that generation? I don't think I've ever seen a hole in a tree like that. What the heck? Okay. Have you guys ever seen that? That is so weird. What? Azalea trees are strange, dude. Alright. Okay, well, we got more bone meal. Grow, heathen. God dang it. So, now we've got coarse dirt here, because we couldn't put it there. And we couldn't put rooted dirt here because of this. So, I think we're just gonna put some granite. And then that is the path for this almost done. Oh boy. I'll figure it out. Alright, I've decided to just scratch the rule about the distance adjacent, because like it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look like it's too terribly close to another block, so it should be fine. So this is our path. Gosh dang it, how did I miss this? Ah! Okay. Coarse dirt. Rooted dirt. I don't even care anymore. Oh, I don't have any more rooted dirt. Dang it! I need these trees to freaking grow. What is your issue? You're just eating my bones, bro. Aha. Okay, got it in. And I wish I was recording me putting it in, because I ran in from over there. I grew a tree over there. I ran in, I jumped, and I went BAM! And it was so cool. Why is this... Oh my gosh, I put in the wrong dirt. I put in the wrong dirt. Dang it. I was like, why is that grass? I put in regular dirt instead of coarse dirt. Okay, but now the path is complete. Except for right here, but this doesn't technically need to be here. What do we want there? What do we think? What do we think? Granite. I think granite. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Yay. And that is the path done. So yeah, now you know how I do my paths. It pretty much comes down to making a set of rules for every block, making the first block that you place a placing pattern block, like the packed mud here and the deep slate here, and then kind of going off of that with just having different placement rules for all the blocks. So yeah, okay. I hope it helped some of you people who also suck at making like truly random things, because that's certainly my problem, is I'm not good at making stuff look random without it like just looking like trash. So I have to come up with these kinds of rule sets for myself to make it look random but also not bad. Yeah, I hope I helped some of you out. Oh, and actually, let me just real quick talk about the curvature of the path. So I will try to find the channel that I learned it from, because this is not an idea that I made myself, but basically having path curves that are like odd numbers, unless it's the number 2, basically. So you have like, this is 5, and then this is 3, and then this is 5, and down here is 3. Over here is 2, because of this awkward little like thing here. Actually, yeah, because this comes down into a 3, but it's off center from this, and it was a little bit awkward, but you know, it's whatever, it's fine. Having paths be like a certain width, and then like when you move them diagonally, you just add 1 to the width, and then you go back. So like this here is 3, and then it goes back to 2, and then here's 3, and this one's a little wider because it turns this way, but you know, it's pretty much, if you think about this as the actual path and then this as coming off of it, you know, this is 2, and then 3, and then 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, because it's going diagonal this way. Because if you look at it this way, it's almost like 2, 2, 2, 2, and then, yeah. So, I wanted a slight curvature to my path just to make it look a little bit more natural, but then I wanted it to come down this way. Otherwise, I would have just curved it around that way more, which would have looked good, but I wanted it to come down here too, so I kind of just went noop, noop, you know? So yeah, I hope that helped. Literally anyone, anywhere, ever. Have a good zone, everyone. I know I kind of didn't start this video off with that, but have a good zone. I hope you were having a good zone, and I hope you continue to have a good zone. So yeah, bye-bye, I guess. I'm sorry this video is so unorganized. I didn't mean for it to be, but that's just kind of what happened, I guess. Bye-bye.